Had 6 sacks last season. Nice punt that time by Santella. Here's Macklin, always a threat to bring it back at you. Macklin gonna break him off proper once again. Macklin brought down.
3rd and 13. Neal over the middle, and it's his tight end, Jared Pinkney, reaching up to grab it. Neal will try the air again, going deep. He's got Lipscomb open, and he's got it inside the 10. Lipscomb fighting to the 5 before he's finally pulled down at the 4.
Today, we'll see. On 2nd down, Clifford in the pocket, going deep down the right sideline. It is caught! Parker Washington in stride. Beautiful delivery. Penn State first down.
The other receiver. He gets man coverage, and if he's even, he's leaving. Well, Arkansas is missing Treylon Burks, one of the top receivers in college.
It's been a great day of basketball here in Portland. This is the nightcap in our building. As a 3 from the corner.
Throw it down.
Griffin, and then the tip-in.
Dr. J. Clyde Drexler.
All 10 of Alabama's points coming around the rim. It's A.J. Hoggard on the drive and the finish.
Quarterback job to start the year. Morgan has enough time, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Javaris Davis. And he's down to the 12-yard line.
Done that all season long. You will see to the left side of your screen, he's looking for the slant, and Davis jumps that slant.
Right down at the bottom. That's the direction they go. Incomplete. It was Williams the target. Benjamin St. Just was there on the coverage. The Michigan transfer.
Now,
Caleb Weston trying to back in on Richards. That'll be a battle we'll watch all day. Nice feed to Young.
That's what he does.
Tyrese Maxey pull up. Jumper.
Well, he gets it going. Michigan State knows that.
Pass to Shelley. Shelley finds Markowski. Markowski passes to Widener. Widener to Shelley. And now they're trying to initiate offense. Pass to Kroll. Kroll over to Bourne. Bourne to Shelley. Shelley to Markowski. Markowski passes to Bourne. Bourne takes that 3-point shot. And it's good! 3-pointer. They look for Ja'Kayla Jordan, who takes that mid-range shot. Very uncomfortable. Nice closeout.
Team. And now she plays forward. Long run for Thorson as McClellan knocks it away, but it's followed up. On the road, Alicia Garcia puts LSU on the board.
Memories 2013. Happy New Year, everyone, from Tampa, Florida. It's the 2013 Outback Bowl. We got a good one, folks. Number 10, South Carolina. An amazing blue of Michigan on a beautiful 75. And a run. Take it off. He dropped the football. And Michigan will take over. Keeper. Gardner through the hole. Devin Gardner into the secondary.
This win on their resume in addition to a win against Florida State. Here's Castleton. They go right to him, and that's what he can do. It absolutely is. This Maryland team on a 3-game skid. Russell right to the rim. How about the job of Qudus Wahab just sealing that way? Into the game, Julian Reese, the freshman. Now it's worked over to Ayala. Ayala, the experience.
There's 16 points a game in this season. Got to play a little bit at the point. And Tennessee going back to a man-to-man defense.
Keeps Indiana guessing. Grace Berger off the screen, back up to Mackenzie Holmes, and she traveled.
I was watching
the road and picking up a top 25 win, taking down Tennessee for the first time ever.
Terrific game plan, that gap defense.
12.5 per game as Javonte Brown from Toronto with the first bucket of the afternoon.
Than they ran last year under Buzz Williams. A lot of changes on both ends of the floor.
Got to keep an eye on Brad Davison from beyond the arc. No double on Stephen Crowell this time, and he spins to the baseline for the jam. Brad Davison is by far the oldest guy on the team. He's a 5th-year senior. Took advantage of that super senior opportunity. Tyrese Radford.
trying to make a push here. They were down quite a bit in this game. And another one for Annika Stewart.
And the way this game started, Nebraska's done a great job of fighting back.
4 to shoot for Greg. Deasia Greg.
6-2. Holding on to the left arm there of Jessen. And the left leg. Using both arms to do so. On top now. Riding time at 2 minutes. And climbing for Antrassian. Remember, he switched that. Riding time was in favor of Jessen. About 30 seconds earlier in the match.
Again, I'm sure making Paul Pierce proud with that mid-range game. Indiana started 8 of 27 from the floor. They're 13 for 16 since. Minutes here for Chloe Moore McNeil, wearing number 22 for Indiana, as Pat Bird, Kune, 2 seconds, hits, misses, that's it, Indiana!
The way they lost last year, there's no way he's coming out. Sermon breaks free, gets the corner and scoots out of bounds. Yeah, the 18 minutes to protect this lead, looking to add to it. Fields down the field, caught for a touchdown! Jamison Williams make it 5.
2nd and 9, Rodney Kinlaw, the 3rd-string running back, is stopped by that Florida State front. Cameron Windley, he missed the end of the regular season with an injury. Back with a vengeance here in the bowl game.
Danger with the rebound. Rejected, though. Jesse Edwards coming up big again
tonight.
Although I still think of him as a Kentucky guy.
Yeah, I know it. I know it.
That's 2 blocks for Edwards. He's got 9 rebounds, and then he's fouled there, attacking the rim.
Not done here.
We're going to have to make some free throws, Mike. You know the foul's coming.
Seconds. If you've been watching, you've seen a truly stunning comeback by Duke. They trailed by 10 points with about a minute to go in this game. Maryland, thanks to giveaways and missed free throws and 3-point shots by Jason Williams. This is now a tie game. We've reestablished audio. Let's go back now for the...
Shot clock is off. Picked up his dribble. Fight to the ball. Nicholas at the buzzer. Oh. And we will go to overtime. Are you kidding?
Rutgers coming into this game 7th in the nation, 89% clearing the ball. In this half alone, we've seen 4 blown clears. Carolina has been relentless with pressure, and it's been paying off in the middle of the field.
Hands of Isaiah Thompson, a sophomore point guard from Zionsville. Newman a transition 3. Brandon Newman, the first 5 for Purdue. Beverly, the sophomore, got the start at point. This is Gak down the lane. Dang Gak with...
Julius Marble is checked in. That's a wide open look right on the welcome mat for Hauser.
Good minds can differ. I thought it was a bit of an overreaction for what had happened. But a really nice drive by Malik Hall on the season before knocking down that shot. But he gave it to him wide open. We don't want to dare a guy to shoot it.
Oh, an attack of the rim.
When you're in the end zone, you're in. Score. They will not play down.
We'll see if they can punch it in.
I'm not going to say they're so excited they're short.
And they do. And it's Dre Kulik, the senior.
Another one that knocked it out of the park.
That seems to be the celebration of choice in Yankee Stadium.
Runs of 14 and 29 yards to grab a 14-3 lead at the intermission. Bill Steggett standing by to host our halftime show, and he'll join you. Just checked in inside the Michigan 40-yard line. 39. Here's Elkins rolling left, the wide side of the field, firing on the run, and it is caught.
And then no block out.
Has to get it in. Odu Cali for the win from half court. No good! Minnesota holds on. The Golden Gophers are 6-0.
2-point Wisconsin lead. 4.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Davis, tough shot, showing that increased strength that the coaching staff talked about.
not a primary handler on the floor. So Kentucky needs to go out and pressure. Kentucky.
Foul was on Liggins of Kentucky.
Devin Ebanks with the catch and driving the closeout. Liggins couldn't get the angle, and that's the mid-range ability of Devin Ebanks. He started out the season, I think, trying to prove he was a perimeter player. But on the season, he's gone 3 of 30 from three-point range, and his coach, Bob Huggins.
Quick snap, and Smith with a cutback. Out close to midfield. Danico Autry tripped him up. 2nd down and about 6.
Here's the rhythm. You complete a pass, you hurry up. You run the ball, you hurry up. Although the officials are slowing them down a little bit there.
A reverse. Josh Stewart trying to turn the corner, and Mississippi State ready for it. That's a loss of 2.
For them to repeat their mechanics, but Holton does a great job of that.
Oh, high chopper right off the glove of the first baseman Noland. No chance for Vanderbilt to recover, and it's Nunez with that blazing speed going 1st to 3rd.
That nickname nails.
I was waiting for you to follow up on that. Punches one into right field.
First down to the 30-yard line. And Perine is going to get that record. There it is. Passes the great Billy Sims. And yes, I was told by Oklahoma.
Scobie, another Kansas State first down. The Wildcats have not thrown the ball on 2 series now here in the second half.
They don't have to. They're picking up a first down, it seems like, every time they run the football. I mean,
and sliding in safely, Wesner. Fielder's choice. Wesner scoring from 3rd base. Gervais delivers.
Straight ahead. And finally, Texas is on the board. And that's the guy who put him in position. BJ.
2 for 8. In motion, that's Wells. Jones up in the pocket, and UCF is there.
Caught that ball down near the 30-yard line, but BYU will be called with illegal motion. Oh my, they were close enough that at least had a shot at a field goal, but now there's only 2 seconds left in the half.
Would have been a 47-yard attempt, and Lee Johnson has hit a number from that range.
Games that you are going to witness.
Leading rushing team in the SEC. Rebels won the toss, elected to receive. We are underway inside of NRG Stadium. 29th time this season, the Rebels have gone for it. They've converted on 15 so far. Dart across the middle.
But they got the play.
They give it to Jamison Williams on 3rd and short. Tremendous speed, and he had lots of running room. He goes down at the 34-yard line.
His first possession is causing some problems for Cincinnati. They were not in good position to defend.
Vince D'Amato to boot it away. Troy Stoudemire and Jay Thomas back. And it'll come out to the 20. Well, guys, Minnesota's been able to stay in the game. How do the Gophers take it to the next level now?
Go from our own 25 for the Illini. Receivers left and right to either side. Pocket closes. Nathan going to take off and run. Here he goes. 30, 35, and he's up to a first down at the 39-yard line, a gain of 14.
He is good. Now with a 13-7 lead.
Scott from the 8-yard line. Got a block and accelerates. Will Hunter. And Scott across the 30. Nice return. Joe Williams with a block. Joe Williams looking for the outside. Touchdown, Utes. He's no average Joe, folks. The retiree. From the 3. Redding again this time. He loses the football and Utah has it.
Friday night doubleheader here on BTN. Iowa-Colorado neutral site game in Sioux Falls.
Former Hawkeye football defensive standout Chad Greenway throwing up the ceremonial opening tip. Second half, about 15 minutes to play. Buffs up by 3. Isaiah Moss, the deep 2.
And I don't know how you let this happen. Watch, I mean, there's no one for Khalil Tate on the backside. Easy Chukwu ends up crashing down, and that should be Thieneman. He's got to be more aggressive.
You know, on the previous play, the ball came out at the end. Some of the Purdue players were shouting that they should have it.
They line up to kick this one away. He sends this one deep. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback.
Looking live at one of the most iconic scenes on the American sporting calendar, the Rose Bowl in Pasadena, California on New Year's Day. And this day is special. The 100th Rose Bowl game in the shadow of the end zone. Gave up yards when he cut back. Reynolds and Lewis. Cook, nickel blitzer picked up. Touchdown! Tony Lippett, the junior from Detroit.
1995 Atlanta Braves World Series championship ring. Riley gets it deep and scores it on Austin Davis. Austin Davis, double team, dribbles out of it, repost. And a one-on-one matchup here. Davis just backing his way in, counted and one.
Safety tracked him all the way back there. What a play.
But really 4 rushers, very different with all the dimes today.
Jenkins again had an early fumble last week. They went back to him because they...
In a spot that was kind of important late in that game. Yeah, and he does not reach that ball out.
Hard to tell if his knee's down, but it looks like his elbow was down.
Kyle Flood screaming at the officials. Gilbert needs to convert this pass for 2 points. He's scrambling in deep trouble. He's going to have to heave this to the end zone to have any chance to get this game into overtime. He does. Opposite field, Johnson's open. Did he make the grab? In bounds? Yes! It counts! It's a 2-point conversion.
McNeil again. Well, he doesn't need a lot of room, and the tip up and good for Key. Shot clock at 1. Sewing sees it. Got it off the rim, and Key with another offensive rebound.
Slaughtered 15 tackles in the regular season finale. Their win at Kansas. Morris looks like a busted play. Maybe not. There's Jake Butt. Down to the 8-yard line.
And the giveaway. 8 different Cyclones have hit a shot today. Beautiful. Holy smokes.
Harris denied his guy in the corner and took away the back cut all in the same play.
Sejan can shoot it. Make no mistake.
Trying to thread the needle with that pass. Somehow it gets to Thomas, who puts it up and in. So 37-33 with 3 to play in our third.
This game feels like it's being played uphill both ways.
This week, and we'll see what game plan he has. Thompson lines up, goes deep, got a man! Touchdown! Big Red! Trey Palmer ran a great route, and Casey Thompson put the biscuit in the basket.
Hoosiers should get pretty good field position out of this. But good coverage by Brigham Young. And the ball is picked up by Wilbur, and downfield he goes. Nobody covered. Wilbur on the way. Looks like the play will stand. It's a touchdown, Indiana.
In the right place at the right time.
And Micah Peavy picks up his third.
almost had it, did Patrick McCaffrey.
Can he direct this Texas offense back on course? Jones, top of the key, finally. Cunningham, beautiful spin.
There's
and
a
that
double.
pass stolen. Jones, a foot race, and they won't catch him.
They bring it double.
Rakim Jarrett from inside his own 10. Has the 25, stretches to the 26-yard line.
Go to him again. He gets the perimeter, has the first down and more, and gets shoved out of bounds. But in. First pass play of the game. Dart setting up and floating it downfield. What a catch inside the 30-yard line by Watkins.
A really hard time hearing anything, and so the chances of them audibly changing a play on the line of scrimmage not going to happen. Pay attention to the way that they utilize timeouts.
Leads within the Alexius return man. Busted open into the Mississippi twilight. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Get your fill, cause when I shoot the gift, I shoot the kill. I came to get down, I came to get down. So get out your seat and jump around. Jump around. Jump up again.
Eddie McIntosh, two running backs deep to receive the kickoff of B.T. Potter, who usually doesn't allow many returns. This one does reach the end zone, but McIntosh is going to bring it out. Runs through one tackle, fights hard to get out near the 25-yard line.
He has to hook it. You saw that it wasn't quite in the middle, and Mason does a great job of being right where the football is going to be. Watch 24 come to the left of your screen. He's going to come over the top. Take a look at him go. He's up. He's got it. Unbelievable.
From Omaha, Zach Geloff will lead off for Virginia. The first pitch foul back. Let's take a look at the batting order for Virginia.
Yeah, it's an offense that did not play up to their expectation.
Oh, the Razorbacks dominating the first 20 minutes. Arkansas.
And quite honestly, this isn't about Wake Forest getting back in this.
Oh, about that changeup. 0-2. Little breaking ball into center field. Kenny Taylor is there. Jarvis.
Ball bland and Craig Lammers. Kick is in the air and it goes through the end zone. John Stollenwerk at quarterback, a junior from Dallas, Texas. He's 6 feet, 200 pounds. Working from the wishbone on the first play from scrimmage. He is back to pass, still has the football, throws it downfield incomplete.
It was Gurley, number 81, who was jumping up and down.
Well, and so
because he stayed on the sideline.
Yeah, no, he had the quick outcut, and that's exactly who Steve Spurrier wanted him to throw it to. He did not want Garcia to throw it down the field, but remember what he told us. Sometimes our quarterback gets a little bit lost. I think he might have been lost on that play.
Florida State with 2:17 to play in this half. Throws the complete pass and then a really tough hit.
Rapidly as only he can. Pinson at the other end. Up on Willis, can really stroke it deep. And Fox sets a three.
And you can live with that. It's going to be a long night for North Carolina.
That's his first three of the tournament. Pinson on the inside.
Of them. She is a wall at the net and a force to be reckoned with. Look at the ball. It almost hits her elbow. That's how high she gets over the net.
6'5", but plays so much taller.
Taylor. Down the sideline. Jump ball incomplete.
Down against this LSU defense.
And set. And Bowden did not get off a good one. And Doucette made a late decision.
It's a returnable boot. Now it's going to be out of bounds, and the flag is thrown. So the mental mistake right off the bat.
Davis, 99, they talk about. Isaiah Buggs, 49. Anthony Jennings has become one of the leaders this year of this defense.
In college, off the bench, what a weapon.
J.D. Miller.
But out of nowhere here is now a nice look ahead. And Harris will lay it in. Terrific defense at the other end by Adams. Jalen Wilson, do you think he's got a chance to go from really...
...to had an excellent college career. The Mountaineers on first down run the ball, and there's nowhere to go. Justin Crawford wrapped up by true freshman Joe Jackson, who has had a spectacular second half of the season for the Kings. Plenty of time at 10. And Howard to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's going to keep turning it upfield and getting a complete to Aitman. He breaks a tackle and stays in bounds. Maybe the play of the day in college football. Marcel Aitman with a touchdown.
Here's a talk to throw an underhand. That's not an underhand throw.
Texas Tech ties it again.
Mason, nice dish, Spital to finish. Kai Mason with a couple of beautiful.
The right side, and Jensen leads off the game with a single for BYU. Payoff pitch. Up high, ball 4. So BYU has their first.
And it's fielded again by an up man at the 25-yard line and return past the 30. Earl Landry, the quarterback, going long on the right sideline and incomplete.
Toe meets leather. We're underway here in Fenway. Jawar Jordan with the fair catch for Louisville, and the Cardinals will get an opportunity to mark.
Job on the stalk block, little fake on the outside, and you see how he shifted his weight towards that outside. It got the defense.
Hands it off to Jarvis Brownlee, and he'll bring it over to his team.
Ball, first and 10 at the 20-yard line. Pass is broken up by number 46.
Going off. What more could you...
Coleman got to go. Coleman the step back.
Yeah! Oh! Matt Coleman, he dribbled the entire time.